Do you know our forests are providing us with 86 million jobs? But unfortunately, 90% of people living under the poverty line, they depend on these forests for their livelihood. What are we doing? Every year, we're demolishing 28 million hectares of forests just for timber products, palm oil, soy, and farming. These are the facts and figures that I can go on with, but we can no longer ignore them, and we have to come together collaboratively and solve them. Sustainability is a complex issue. We need to solve them collaboratively. So that's my research topic: how to collaborate in a supply chain to achieve environmental objectives. Why supply chain? In a standard supply chain, we have retailers, manufacturers, supplier, and logistic organizations. They already collaborate. They share resources, capabilities, networks, relationships, and have global coverage for economic gain. Why can they use the same tools, networks, and relationships to achieve environmental objectives? Especially because research shows that by the time the product hits the shelf, 70% of the environmental damage has already been done. So I wanted to talk to each stakeholder in the supply chain and see how they can collaborate and what they can do to become more environmentally friendly. I talked to the supply chain of the furniture industry in New Zealand. I chose the furniture industry because it directly links to timber products, deforestation, and illegal logging. The results of my research was quite interesting. I found out that at a societal level, schools and universities should implement sustainability in their syllabus. The organizations that I talked to said our employees come asking to pursue sustainability in their job scope. And then we all look at each other and say, well, how do we do this? It's very important for schools and universities right now to start training and educating our future leaders in sustainability in each discipline. At a supply chain level, often exchanging social benefits to gain environmental benefits is very important. We have to understand what our suppliers and manufacturers in third world countries care about. Whether it's social benefits or better health conditions, we can provide that, but we can also raise the environmental standards with them. Finally, as customers, what can me and you do? We have a lot of power, actually. The more we demand for green products, the more retailers can push back to produce green products. This is important because retailers are often the ones who can actually monitor demand in the supply chain, and they have the most resources to push back for green production.